Welcome to the pregame show for the Great Lakes Championship match. Goshen City FC against Cedars FC live on We Are Soccer. Goshen City will head down to Dearborn to take on Cedars, the defending Great Lakes champions, in a match of two very similar teams with very different stories. We talked to head coach Tyler Bourne of Goshen City about what he's seen from his squad this season and what we can expect from his squad in tonight's match. Take a look. Head coach Tyler Bourne of Goshen City FC. Tell us about your soccer journey. How did you fall in love with the game?
So, started like a lot of other people early on, 5 years old, started kicking a ball, played all the way through high school, college. And then while I was in college, I got into goalkeeper training and coaching. And then one thing led to another, coached at the high school level. I've now been coaching at the college level for 4 years now. And then this semi-professional team um, started in the town that I grew up in, and it just felt like the perfect fit. And I've been here now. This is my third season. So yeah, I'm lucky to be able to continue to be in a sport that I love and do it on an everyday basis. Um, like I'm very lucky to have a job that I really enjoy and that I fell in love with so early on in my life. So
That's awesome. It feels like the more I look into Goshen, the more I recognize how rich of a soccer culture it is in that
mm.
city alone. Can you just describe what makes Goshen, Indiana, such a special city for that sport?
Yeah, I think um, there's a bunch of starting with the kids level. There's a lot of different opportunities for kids to play, um, and then the people have always been very welcoming to the sport. We've had a great fan base since we've started. They're even with the high school team that I was a part of. We won a state championship. I think that helped um, grow the culture of soccer in the area. And then now with Goshen City, I think there's all levels of soccer here, and kids that start at a young age are coming to our games, and then it's just the town alone is very culture based and very always been very supportive of the sport. So
That's awesome. You played in the UPSL for the past couple of seasons, now joining the Midwest Premier League. What facilitated that change, and what have you experienced here in the Midwest Premier League?
we've enjoyed our time in the Midwest Premier League. We had two really good seasons in the UPSL. One of the big kickers for us to switch leagues was the starting date. So we are very like part of my focus coaching this team is to help prepare college players for their fall season. And with the UPSL starting a month earlier, there were times where our roster was very small for a month. And then as the year went on, after 3 or 4 games, then we would have everybody. But with the Midwest Premier League, it starts later. So the guys are finishing up their spring seasons and then are able to join us after a match or two. So that was a big one. And I think we were ready for a new challenge. We really enjoyed um, the presentation given to us about the Midwest Premier League. We felt like it was the right move at this time for the direction that we're going with our club. Um, yeah, it's been a great experience so far. A lot of really good coaches I've coached against, really respectable guys, very organized, and the competition has been very good for these college guys, for our team as well as preparing them for the fall.
You've had a similar squad for the past couple of years. It seems like you have guys that come in, year out. What makes this 2025 squad so special to you?
I think the diversity that we have in players, as well as their backgrounds and where they come from. We've got guys from Portugal, France, Africa, Goshen alone. We've got local guys who played at Goshen High School who are just graduated and now going to college. So it's a great mix of personalities and play styles. And it's been by far my favorite season to coach, to be able to work with these guys every day. And help them grow as players, whether it's knowledge, whether it's preparing them for matches, helping them gain tactical knowledge, all of that stuff. I think these guys have bought into it. And yeah, I'm very pleased with everybody that's been a part of our group this year. And there's a lot of guys that I'm gonna want to continue to work with in the years to come.
It helps when you're winning so many games, huh? Makes
Yeah,
it easier to coach them.
yeah, yeah.
Let's talk about the other team you're going up against,
Mhm.
Cedars FC. You know, this is their second year in a row in the championship match. What have you seen from them this season, and what are you going to try to game plan against?
Yeah, they're a very very technically gifted side, um, coached by a great coach. I haven't had the chance to talk to him yet, but he seems like a really really respectable guy. Um, but yeah, they're going to be one of our toughest tests that we've seen. But yeah, I've watched a lot of film. I've tried to game plan in certain ways to where we can break them down, and I'm sure they're doing the same thing for us. So I'm expecting a very, very tough battle for 90 minutes. Um, but yeah, this is, I mean, we're at the high point of the season, so I'm super excited to get my guys out there to do the work and hopefully come out on top. But yeah, we're expecting a challenge. We're not gonna take any part of the game lightly. Um, yeah, I think they're in a place where they deserve to be there based off of their results, based off of the teams that they've beat. Um, winning it in 2024, I've done my research, and they're very very good, very well put together team. Um, so yeah, we're all excited here in Goshen.
That's awesome. What are the keys to beating Cedars FC this weekend?
Where as focused as I can be on the opponent, our biggest focus is what we're able to do. Um, setting my job, setting up the game plan, and then putting things into place for then the guys to take care of it on the pitch. So a lot of the focus is going to be on us, trying to break them down, um, as well as defending is always an important part of the game. We're doing our best to set up defensively to not give them any opportunities, as well as when we're on the ball, finding spaces to create chances and hopefully put some goals in. So yeah, it's every part of the game is going to be tough, but I think that I'm prepared. The guys are very prepared to go into this last weekend.
Next, we talked to Cedars FC assistant coach Haider Al Ziyad about some of his experiences playing in different parts of the country and what makes Cedars FC so special to him. Haider Al Ziyad, assistant coach for Cedars FC. Thanks for joining us on the pregame show. Can you just start by telling us about your journey in soccer up to this point, how you fell in love with the game, and what's brought you to coaching the Cedar squad?
Yeah, so my journey, I think, is a little bit of a unique one. I started playing soccer in a refugee camp, actually, where I lived for a big portion of my life, for roughly 8 years, with Saudi Arabia, just outside of Saudi Arabia. My dad played when he was younger, and so he introduced me to the game. Outside of the United States, I'm sure you guys will know, that's the number one sport in the world. And so majority of people coming in from other countries, soccer is the go-to. Soccer is the thing that they know. And so it was a natural transition for me, from my dad, learning it and playing when he was young, to teach me. And so in Saudi Arabia, I played. And when I first came to the States, I actually had a tough time because not many people played, neighborhoods and stuff like that. And then when I first came, I was in Lansing. Not many kids played there. And then the kids that did play, I didn't speak the language very well. So it was hard to mesh, hard to make friends and stuff like that. But eventually I learned the language. I kept on playing. Moved to Dearborn, where there's a big population of Arab people that do play, and so kind of that fire reignited again after stopping for a couple of years, or less soccer, I would say. Um, Playing here, then playing at Portland High School, and then playing a bunch of times against Ben over there. I was sporting Michigan Dearborn Stars, and he was with Livonia, and those matchups were always so much fun. But we continued to play. Played at Marygrove College. After that, I assisted as a coach at Marygrove College. I'm a current assistant coach at Lord's University as well. And then a few years back, Hyder Bazzi, the owner of the team of Cedars, contacted me and said, "Hey, listen, we're looking for a coach. You've been product of this team for a while. I played for Sporting Michigan when they were Sporting Michigan before they were Cedars, and then they became Cedars, and I was also a part of that transition as well. And so the choice was easy. You know, I love the club. I played for the club. They treated me like one of their own when I first came on. And at some point, Dearborn Stars and Sporting Michigan merged, which I played for both of those teams. So it was an easy yes for me.
Awesome. A lot of history from you and just all the different places you played. What makes this squad so special, and what makes this place like family to you?
I mean, so the squad's special definitely because I think a lot of these kids grew up together. They played with each other for years and years. So there's a natural chemistry that comes to them. I don't have to coach that, which any soccer coach will tell you. That's a big part of the game. If that aspect of the game is there, everything else becomes easier. And so the kids have, aside from the talent, they have the chemistry with each other. They understand each other. They're not only brothers on the soccer field; they're actually brothers outside of the field. They hang out, they go out, they do stuff. It's not common where you have this kind of environment with such a large group of people, soccer players, young men that not only understand each other, are actual friends outside of the soccer field, have known each other for years, and there's a sense of cohesion between them that is unmatched, I would say.
You were part of the squad that won the championship last year, correct?
Yeah.
Can you just describe what the emotions and feelings were for you guys in that moment, and what they were for you specifically?
So for the group, I think we walked in, and going to Indiana, I recall just before the game, we sat down, we started talking, and if you guys can remember, last year, and it's still going on, it was a rough time in the world, and so we just started to understand, the picture we were painting to each other is that so many things are going on in the world, but here we are, safe, comfortable, getting to play the game that we love, something that many people don't have. On a nice Saturday night, I believe it was. Beautiful weather, beautiful atmosphere. The field was impeccable, and so just kind of honing in on that moment and cherishing that moment, cherishing every single second in the game. I think it it brings something out of you. I think it's something that is hard to replicate, and I think if you can tap into that sort of mentality and just appreciate that, you tend to leave it all on the field right there. And then I think that's what we did on the field. The feeling was phenomenal. I mean, traveling and winning a game away against a team that's very good, very competitive. A lot of those guys play high level NCAA and NAIA soccer. Two of the players that were there, I believe, one was played for the San Marino national team. Another played for a national team of some sorts. I can't remember what country it was, but loads of talent on that team. They were really good. They had a master plan. Their coach, who I've known and I've come across a couple of times, is a smart dude. He knows what he's doing. And so they had a game plan and they executed it really well. And they're a good team. They're definitely a good team. But winning against a good team in a way just makes it taste that much better.
My only question is, we've had a 10-game regular season, under our belt so far. You guys have had highs and lows. I feel that obviously you've responded fairly well to the lows because you ended up on top of the East. What's one game or moment that you can think back on where you thought, man, this is what our team's all about? Like, this is a defining moment for the Cedars.
I mean, I would have to say that specific game, Michigan Stars, comes to mind. They're a pretty good team. They're always up there. They're always competing with us for the number one spot. And when we went to go play them in their home field in Washington Township, we knew we were going to go into a tough game. But the boys had a game plan. They were hungry. I was just looking at each other, looking at the guys from a distance when they were warming up, and you could almost see it. You can see it in their eyes that they were hungry. And that sense of hunger when they came out at Michigan Stars, I was like, before the game started, a few minutes before the game started, I walked up to one of our managers, Ali Bazzi, and I said, "We're gonna win this game." I said, "I'm just looking at the boys, and I can see that they have a sense of hunger. We're gonna win this game." If you guys recall, before that game, they were, I believe, second, and we were fourth or fifth, so we were relatively behind. But we came out on top. We beat them 2-0, and we had a dominant performance against them. That was definitely the highlight for me.
Yeah, and of course, it ended up playing a huge role in you guys winning. It came down to, you tied in points with them, beat them in the head-to-head and in the goal differential column. But as you know, those tiebreakers can always be a sweaty moment, and you start to think, oh wait, hold on, did we Did we beat those guys? Okay, yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Because you never know what's going to happen, and that was your third game of the season or so.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah,
So
so
that's
the
awesome.
last year we were kind of in a similar sticky situation. We played them at Fortson last year, and we were neck and neck again, and we ended up losing 2-1. Even though we were, I think, dominating the majority of the game, especially the first 30 minutes, we had a little bit of a weather issue where we stopped, and we kind of lost momentum, and they gained momentum in that time, and so they were able to come out on top. But up until the last game of the season, we played Troy, I believe it was, and it was very similar to this season, this specific season. It had to go back to the last game, and winner takes all. You know, that's what happened with us last year, and that's what happened again this year. They're a team that you have to be able to respect, and in the format of the league, every single point matters. Every single game is a must win. Our boys understood that, and they came through.
A big thank you to Tyler Bourne as well as Haider Al-Ziyad for joining us on the pregame show. On the other side of this, we will have the pregame report for the Great Lakes Championship match in just a couple seconds from Fordson High School. Don't go anywhere.
Hi, Brooks. We're at our favorite store, Soccer World in Rochester. We're just gonna do some light shopping. Nothing big. Ooh, pretty colors. Oh, and one of these too?
Ooh, Germany. Nate would like this.
Hey, Brooks, look at all these. Look what I got.
South America. Ooh. Wow, that's not MLS. Ooh.
Socks? No.
Ooh, a ball pump. Next to line.
Sir, you're next.
Right. That's a mannequin. You know that.
Huh?
It's a mannequin.
Oh. Sorry, sir.
Craig, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Huh?
Change tempo, yes, yes, drop out, good, yes, touch play, right foot, yes, scan, good, touch in, play, drop your hip, right, yes, good scan, yes, Jay, well done, good side on touch, play, see it, yes.
I'm Craig Hearn. Today, I'm here with the football doc, Dr. Zachary Atwood. He's going to show me some simple exercises and stretches to do before my soccer games. Because to be honest, I'm getting a little older and I need to be better prepared for these games. All right, he's got some stuff he's going to show us. Let's jump in.
What's up, guys? Dr. Zach here with Craig. We're going through a dynamic warm-up here. Super important, especially in this age group as we get older. A lot of guys that I see, they go right from their car and straight to the field without any warm-up. We want to make sure that we're getting the body warm, we're getting loose, we get the heart rate up so that we can help reduce injuries. All right, guys, so I've got Craig currently doing some grass sweeps. He's doing a Frankenstein stretch, and he's also going through some pogos right now. Whoa, Craig, what the hell?
Yep, sorry, Doc. All this newfangled dynamic warm-up, this and that. What was wrong with my old warm-up? Oh, yeah, the doc was right. Definitely need the new warm-up. Oh, good Lord.
What? And I'm gonna give you one opportunity because we're friends. Winner!
Who gives a shit about where the ball's been?
Yeah, F him. They went from loving this guy, best move ever, to hating him.
I think it's the most ridiculous thing in the world.
I love it because it tells you how the game was played.
There's nowhere for him to go. Literally, I think there's one place.
You can't do that in the national team. Do I look like I'm freaking kidding?
Those things that are absolutely insane.
Successful and sexy? No. It wasn't aggravating at times? Yes.
Sorry,
That's not very fair.
It's not about being fair.
Welcome to the greatest soccer show ever.
قال لي الحمد لله مليح تلفنت له ليجي على الجيم يعني لا يعني تعرف من اللي بيحب فضله اللي بيقول لي بعد شيء عم تعمل قهرني يا زلمه يعني كل يوم ببعث له صباح الخير كل يوم وهو بيبعث لي
Dearborn, Michigan is the home of the Great Lakes Championship match after Dearborn's finest traveled to Northeast Indiana to take home the trophy 364 days ago. Now the roles are reversed as first-year club Goshen City FC travels 186 miles to face Cedars FC with all the marbles on the line. In just a few moments, we will see the stars come out, the lights shining bright with rain falling down. This is the Midwest at its best. Tonight, a Midwest Premier League champion will be crowned live on We Are Soccer. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us from Charles Justice Field. My name is Garrett Pogg, and I'm joined by the voice of Cedars FC, Ben Leitner. And Ben, first, it's great to be here with you. I mean, I've been wanting to connect with you all season long, and to see us both on the call, it's exciting stuff.
Yeah, no, it's going to be a great night, and this whole season's just kind of built into this. So couldn't have met on better terms behind what looks like a castle, and I'm sure these two teams are excited to meet as well.
Yeah, these teams very similar statistically, but in terms of their story, they're very different. What is the key storyline that you think is going to be key for tonight's match?
Well, for Goshen, it's going to be in controlling possession. They're a very calm team. Their build-up is slow and clean. So for them, they're going to want to hold on to that ball and move it forward on their own terms. On the other side of the field, they're up against a Lightning team where it's a bit of the opposite. They're a big one-on-one team, really great attacking prowess, and very explosive on the counterattack. So look for that quick dart from the outside mids when the Cedars do take possession.
Awesome. Those were your keys to the game. We will move to the starting lineups as our teams get ready to walk onto the field. We'll start with Goshen City FC. In goal is going to be Lennart Wider. On defense will be Lindo Zimba, Ariel Matute, Flavio Cruz, as well as Stefan Bondi. In the midfield will be Eli Simones, Kingsley Kanu, Maxime Bregion, Jose Saldivar, as well as Captain Luis Felipe Gruber. And on the attack will be the one-man Tabelo Ntene. Out of those 11 men I just mentioned, Ben, who do you think is going to be the guy to watch out for Goshen City?
Well, I'd say for Goshen, King, as they call him, Kingsley Canoe. He's got quite a few goals under his belt this season, some really big ones, and he's not the guy who you sub on at the end of the game and he gets a couple garbage time goals. He's the one scoring the game-tying goal, the go-ahead goal. He's one of their outside mids and very quick on the ball.
He must have the clutch gene, as they say. And number 20, Tabello Intene, they call him Toby, so we'll be referring to him as that throughout the match. On Cedars, and goal will be Evan Mazurik, the man from the University of Detroit Mercy. On defense will be Ahmed Salman, Mo Issa, as well as Albaras Al-Sufi. In the midfield will be Mohammed Hamoud, Moshtaba Al-Haznawi, Suleiman Abu Zema, as well as Ziad Barakat. And on the attack, will be Ahmad Hamad, Noor Aoude, as well as Hassan Daoud, the captain for Cedars FC. And out of those 11 men, who's the man to watch if you haven't seen the Cedars team play before?
So they've got two that I'd say put on your radar. One of them is going to be their captain up top, Hassan Daoud. He's the guy that they build all their attacks through. He's really a playmaker, and I've seen him try a few bicycle kicks throughout the season. He might hit one tonight. Even though he's in his mid-30s, you couldn't tell watching him. But the main guy is the one that everyone's probably heard of at this point, Ahmad Hamad. He's one of the midfielders, and when he gets the ball, he's quicker than you think. And he just kind of teleports past his defenders. He got the Man of the Month award for the Midwest Premier League for the month of June. And he scores or assists. It feels like he touches the ball every time the Cedars score. He's part of it.
Both of these teams with different stories, as we mentioned. Cedars FC, they won the championship last year. Goshen City FC in their first year in the Midwest Premier League. They played in the UPSL the past couple of seasons, as we noted in our pregame show. The men are lining up directly in front of you. We will turn it over to our PA announcers to announce the lineups and do the anthem and all the other theatrics. We'll be right back in just a second.
Hello everyone. We welcome you to the 2025 Midwest Premier League Great Lakes Conference Championship between your Cedars FC and Goshen City. Introducing Goshen City. Your lineup. Number 1, your goalkeeper, Leonard Wider. Number 15, your center back, Lindo Zimba. Number 3, your center back, Ariel Matu. Number 23, your left back, Flavio Cruz. Number 19, your left mid, Elise Simons. Number 2, your right back, Stefan Bandy. Number 8, your center mid, Maxime Brigan. Number 21, your center mid, Jose Saldivar. Number 10, your captain, center mid, Luis Felipe Gruber. Number 20, your striker, Tabello Intene. Number 22, your right mid, Kingsley Canoe. And your head coach, Tyler Bourne. And now, welcoming your Cedars FC starting 11. Number 1, your goalkeeper, Evan Mazurek. Number 15, your center back, Albara Al-Sufi. Number 14, your center back, Ahmed Salman. Number 4, your center back, Moshtaba Al-Haznawi. Number 11, your right back, Mohammed Isa Jamal. Number 7, your right wing, Ahmed Hamad. Number 10, your captain, left wing, Noor Audi. Number 34, your striker, Hassan Daoud. Number 12, your center mid, Suleiman Abu Zema. Number 17, center mid, Mohammed Hamoud. Number 18, your center mid, Ziad Barakat. And your head coaches, Haider Al-Ziyadi and Ali Bazi. Now, everyone please rise for the national anthem. Place your hand over your hearts, remove your hats.
I like that. It's a little shortened rendition of the
the remix.
Yeah, the remix almost. All right. match just moments away. Something to note, if you're not familiar with Goshen City or Goshen, Indiana, it's kind of like the heart of soccer in the state of Indiana, I would say. A lot of players that come from all over the country to play for colleges that are based in the Goshen area, such as Goshen College as well as Grace College. Their head coach, Tyler Bourne, who we talked to in the pregame, not only grew up in the city of Goshen, but also is the goalkeeping coach over at Goshen College and has been the head coach here for the past few seasons as our captains meet in the middle, getting ready to flip the coin and do all that stuff. And there's a pretty unique melting pot here in the city of Dearborn, as you were describing to me, Ben, before our game off camera. Can you describe that for our viewing audience, for those who aren't familiar?
Yeah, absolutely. So in the same way that Goshen's kind of set up to be the soccer hotbed, you know, they've got a high school that is dominant, and then they go straight from there into Goshen College, and you'll see most of the players here on the lineup for Goshen City are Goshen College players as well. Meanwhile, here in Dearborn, I mean, Metro Detroit is a massive soccer community, and you've got these little pockets of, you know, different people from different parts of the world bringing their own unique spin on the sport, and this is really where it all comes together. The Cedars team, one of the things that, you know, some of the captain and coach mentioned to us in the pregame, these guys all know each other. They grew up together. Some of them are neighbors, their family, their friends. So these guys will bleed for each other on the field, and it shows when they play. But you can't find a college around here that isn't a strong soccer school. You got Schoolcraft College, Madonna, Oakland, U of M. U of M's got a Dearborn program as well that's very strong. And I'm probably missing about 7 other ones that are all like top table finishers for their respective divisions. But I think that both of these sides know about each other. They know where they're coming from, and I'd be very surprised if either of these teams take the other one lightly.
Absolutely. A lot of Oakland players for the Cedars FC squad. Typically head coached by Sam Perrine. He is not in attendance tonight. It's going to be a bit of a coaching by committee. Hassan Daoud has taken some of that responsibility as the captain, but we also talked to Haider Al-Ziyad in the pregame, and he mentioned how he will most likely be taking the reins, at least off the field, for this team. So the leaders all around for Cedars FC. Hassan Daoud is a national championship winning head coach in his own right on the women's side with the Michigan Jaguars Pro in the United Women's Soccer League. As we are waiting for someone to tie their shoes in the top right corner of your frame before we get started.
Yeah, that's your Cedars winger there, Ahmad Hamad. So you just want to make sure his shoes are tied.
Yes.
Yeah. Cedars, of course, in their all-white home kits, they're going to be going from right to left, taking on visiting side Goshen City in their all-orange kits, going left to right on your screen.
A lot of Goshen fans in all orange as well in the crowd today. Nice crowd built up all across Dearborn, not only across from us, but also directly in front of us as well. And we are off. Great Lakes Championship match in the Midwest Premier League taking place right now. And we'll see what Goshen City starts to do here. This is Lennart Wider, 6-foot keeper from Lourdes University, a school in Ohio. Contradictory to the rest of their team almost. Tyler Bourne in the black shirt and shorts, head coach for that team. Double team, almost stolen away. Stefan Bandi able to get it out before kicking it out of bounds. It's a throw in for Cedars.
You know, we'll see how this Cedars back line molds into the game. They're missing one of their tried and true center backs, Jacob Walter, and you know, instead they're playing with Ahmed Salman and looks like Al Sufi at center back today. Certainly not strangers to the position, but there's something amiss for the Cedars in the back line here, missing one of their big guys in the back.
Yeah, that ball did not go out of bounds. Cedars was able to take advantage of it as Bandi let it roll. Rolls in favor of the Trees. Now back to the keeper. Pressure early from Goshen City.
So this high press from Goshen, something that they pull in every single one of their games so far this season. They really like putting the other team under pressure, especially early, trying to force errors.
Speaking of which, that one is cleared away by number 14 onto the other side, and Goshen will reset.
That's Goshen defender just trying to shield up ball to his keeper, and I think they're learning early on how quick Ahmad Hamad is, as he just materializes next to him, gives him a little sweaty moment in the game here early on.
That's Nuar Aoud on the other side. Winner for Cedars. Double team, now stealing the ball away. Back and forth early, just a few minutes into this. Miscommunication. And now number 4 is going to dribble it up the field. That's Mojtaba Al-Haznawi. Just recently transferred to Zako SC over in Iraq.
We'll see how the Cedars fare at penetrating this back line. Their MO tends to just be to run at these guys and just take them on one-on-one. Goshen's got a little bit more of a stout defensive crew, a little bit more than Cedars might be used to.
Yeah, they're playing 4 in the back, and those wingers are dropping, so it turns into a 6-man front, it looks like. And now Cedars playing the possession game, just trying to get things going. This is Al-Haznawi. Oh, excuse me, that was Ahmad Salman. Passing back and forth, trying to read this defense, see where they can strike.
Yeah, when the team's knocking around their back line like this, one of the things they're trying to do is draw some of the opponents up the field, which Goshen's doing for them here, and you see it creates these nice little passing lanes. Goshen really tight on defense, so Cedars are just trying to pull them apart from each other. It's a good bit of patience, definitely a sign of a skilled side, and I'm sure Goshen's going to be doing the same.
Yeah, skill is not the question with either one of these teams, with the exact same record of 7 wins, 2 draws, and 1 loss each, and only 2 goals that separate each other on the goal differential. Great cross, almost great cross. We'll go over the back line. It's the first goal kick of the day for Goshen City.
Just kind of get the sense these are 2 heavyweights kind of poking each other, feeling out the start of the game. No one wants to get caught early. Championship game, certainly not one that you want to give away any cheap goals.
Big thank you to all the folks watching us on multiple platforms from We Are Soccer, whether it's Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, MySpace, Amazon Prime, the WWE Network, and elsewhere. We're big fans of you guys.
You gotta give me that MySpace link.
Yeah, I haven't had one of those. I don't know if ever, but big thank you to everybody watching. At least 70 plus on YouTube right now, and I'm sure many more on the other platforms. Daoud will tumble and draw a foul. About 50 yards out. Captain on captain on defense.
For Ahmad.
Cross goes to Ahmad Hamad.
Dangerous moment.
Shot saved by Leonard
Again.
Wider. Another shot blocked. Now trying to draw the ball away, and able to draw the foul was number 22, Kingsley Canoe.
And that's how quick it can happen. You know, Hassan Daoud is an absolute clinical playmaker for the Cedars, and a precision pass there, 30, 40 yards, right onto the foot of their star talisman, and that's the dangerous moment that Goshen have survived.
Recognizing the defense was off guard. Like you mentioned, that's that championship prowess. Cedars won this game last year, and it was on the road as well. Drawing a foul is going to be number 4, Mojtaba Al-Haznawi, as a goal on the season. Center ref making sure that everybody's in one accord before play gets restarted.
Not going to let anyone get away with anything this early in the game. He's making his drawing the line in the sand, so to speak.
Yeah, top tier referee crew from what I hear as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely well decorated officials. Even the 4th official, recognize this guy from some huge games, and I don't think we're going to see too many issues from the green team here tonight.
Beautiful press, and now trying to draw the attack. That was Canoe.
It's a great flick. They're looking for King.
That was Intali. Antenne, excuse me. Out to Cruz. Almost everybody in the box for Goshen City. Block sent out of bounds for the first corner of the day.
That's
beautiful
great
slide
defense.
tackle.
Great defensive work right there. He gets beat up that left side, and he doesn't want to make contact in the box there, just slides into the path of the ball and shuts down a very, very potent opportunity for Goshen as they get their first corner of the night.
Yeah, top tier slide tackle. Could easily change the momentum of the game if you draw a penalty there. Almost 8 minutes in. To take this will be Stefan Bondi, the right back from Goshen College.
A lot of size from both teams here, but this is where the Cedars might be missing their big man in the back, Jacob Walter. We'll see how they handle this.
Sent on frame and punched away by Missouri. And now
this
started
is going to be
the attacking
a
front.
dangerous moment here.
Hassan Daoud. Beautiful move and an excellent pass, but the man was offsides.
It's a close one.
Number 10, Nuar Aude. Very close, almost by a foot.
Yeah, absolutely. That's where, you know, having a football field with these lines going straight across certainly helping out the linesmen with the offsides.
Dribbling up, trying to go quick is Goshen City.
This is where you're going to see them control the game, see how they're not just diving straight in, making low percentage passes. They're keeping this in their back pocket, and that's a great through ball again. Let's see if we can catch it.
Zimba sent it over into the box for their winner. This is number 10 trying to draw a shot. Not going to be able to. Number 10 was Luis Felipe Gruber, the captain for this squad, and gets it ripped away and cleared out.
That's very, very diligent defending. Again, once you get in the box there, everyone's kind of holding their breath. You don't want to be the one to foul the guy. But what a through ball. That was a 50-yard through ball from the Goshen back line. And
Lindo Zimba.
My goodness.
One of the only players that plays outside of Goshen, Indiana. 6'3" center back from Winthrop University.
That's tough to do on a turf field too, where the ball just rolls and rolls. So
speaking of Zimba, he will have the ball once again. Goshen with possession now. Bundy will go back to Bregion. The Frenchman will get the ball back. Open space in front of him. Side through, almost gets it stolen. But Canoe, no, excuse me, that was Cruz. Sent it to the back line. Dude in pursuit.
Cedars doing a great job, not getting sucked out of their positions. They're tracking their man.
And the foul drawn by number 19, Eli Simonis, left mid from Goshen College. Both of these teams with similar stories that we will unpack in the halftime reel, so I don't want to reveal that too far in advance. But Gruber, one of the men we talked to in the halftime show.
Gruber, captain from South America, definitely been one of their pylon midfielders, attackers as they were going through their season. It's the word of reason.
Canoe, impressive kick, but it goes out of the back line, so Missouri will get it out for a goal kick.
Yeah, if he pulls that one off, the heel flick over the defender and gets onto the end of it, then you got a goal of the month candidate right
Yeah, I have
there.
a feeling we're going to get a Sports Center top 10 play. I don't want to say I'm calling it now, but we'll get something pretty damn close, even if it's top 11. That one cleared away by Zimba. Thought he had a teammate behind him.
Usually Daoud would be standing there, but he actually just rushed back on defense to make a, look at this through ball. Again, and there's a foul.
A little bit of a tug from number 15.
Got away
Al
with
Sufi.
it. Got away
No
with
call
that one.
there. Just outside of the box, too. That would have been crucial if that call had been made. Ahmad, excuse me.
He's going to be trying to drive into the box, and again, this
excellent defense from Ariel Matute. It'll be a throw-in the danger zone for Cedars FC. But you go back to that foul, it looked like the Cedars defender, Albara Al-Sufi, grabbed the Goshen player by the top of the jersey, just kind of pulled him back. I don't know how you don't make that call.
It's smart of him to foul him, though, because that's 2 long balls in a row over the top that just with perfect weight on him.
Would have had a one-on-one chance with the goalie.
Yeah, that's causing some problems already for the Cedars early on in this game. And here it comes. This is
Hamad driving into the box.
Drive in.
Left side needs a cross. He'll go there. Deflected away. Settled down by Saldivar. Maybe not. Able to keep it in bounds. Stiff and Bondi. Cleared out to midfield. Looking for that ball over the top once again. Kingsley Canoe cannot keep it in bounds. It sails over his head. It's a throw in back for Cedars. Great Lakes Championship match live from Dearborn, Michigan. Cedars FC called Dearborn their home. They had to travel to Northern Indiana FC last year to win the Great Lakes Championship. Northern Indiana has moved on. They are in the USL League 2. Cedars trying to claim back-to-back trophies. Missed touch from number 14, Ahmad Salman, excuse me.
There's Goshen. Just pinging the ball around the midfield. And Cedars looking to set their own guy free.
I want the handball call, not going to get it. A little bit of pushing and tugging going on. That was Ziad Barakat, excuse me.
Barakat.
Cleared out of bounds.
Barakat, a product of Schoolcraft College, and really crafty on the ball. Likes taking guys on in the midfield. He's got a bunch of space to do it.
Canoe trying to get it out of that pressure. He's able to do so. Sends it to the other side.
Shoot.
Once across, gets it in. Oh, just wide. Had Mazurek on his side.
Like Mazurek may have had his post covered, but a heart and mouth moment for everyone in the stands here. That's a low, purposeful shot from distance.
First I thought Flavio Cruz was looking for a teammate. He wanted a shot himself just outside of the box.
He's got teammates pouring in there too, just waiting for a rebound. So drifting wide is best case scenario for the Cedars as they get out of that one.
Nearly 15 minutes into this, one shot taken by each side. Only one shot on goal. It's taken by Ahmad Hamad, I believe. And keeping this one, almost in bounds, was Hamad on the far side. I've been mixing these names up. I apologize. It is Noor
Aude.
Yeah. Thank you for that.
They play so similar.
On the near side, and then on the far side is Ahmad Hamad on the far side of the field, playing as the right mid, right winger, depending on how you see it.
Yeah, both Oakland University players, they have such a similar style on the ball. They get it, and their first look is to drive straight into the box. They love attacking defenders head on. And I mean, Noor's got 7 goals on this regular season. Ahmad Hamad with 6.
Tough slide tackle, no call. Kingsley Canoe going to keep it alive though. Dribbling into the box.
Dangerous
shot,
moment.
too high.
Sniffing for the corner. That right-footed first-time effort just inches over.
Toby Entene on the shot, just over the net. And Evan Mazurek is breathing a little heavy right now, I'm sure. With 2 very close shots, he didn't need to get a hand on it in order to prevent it from going into the net, but we saw the rocket power fire.
Gruber with Goshen got fouled in that buildup, and refs waving for play on. And what a great call on the ref's part, because it generated a gorgeous opportunity. And you have to imagine that was the conversation the center just had with Gruber afterwards. Oh, trying to nutmeg him.
Both of these teams jockeying for position with every touch they have. Can't afford to have a missed touch in a game like this with everything on the line. Last game of the season for both sides. Ball kicked up into the air.
Great defensive play. I really feel that the Cedars are stepping up their defensive game. That was Mohamoud takes it twice, and unfortunate for it to go out for orange. But you got to say, the Cedars are looking pretty organized, but every time they get the ball, look how many players Goshen's got back. These are two teams that have studied each other, and they've resurrected a game plan specifically for this game. Two champions duking it out for the big hardware.
Yeah, both of these coaches talking to us mentioned that, you know, they're more focused on their own game, but it's pretty clear that, you know, when you hear them talk behind the scenes that, speaking of which, here's Toby and Tene
through ball.
Trying to get something. Oh, just too high once again. 3 chances in a row, just sent far the net. 2 over the top, 1 wide right.
That's Toby. Toby's no stranger to goals here, and just a little anxious, it seems. If he waits for that ball to come down from the bounce just a little more, he can probably get that on frame. But if you're not leaning into that, leaning over the ball, over the net is what you'll see 9 times out of 10.
Probably heard footsteps from the 3 Cedars defenders that were right behind him. Crowd begging for their teams to settle the ball and play for possession. I don't think we're going to see a whole lot of that in today's game.
Oh, love it. Popped right up. He wanted to keep playing.
That was Kingsley Canoe from Goshen College. As Gruber will send it to his teammate in the middle, Jose Saldivar.
Got a little chest bump for his efforts.
Very physical match. For the most part, these refs are letting them play. This is the championship contest, so you don't want the refs deciding anything. That kick just a little too far. Will roll out the back line for a goal kick.
If anyone is hungry, Welly's Grill's food truck is located behind the big stands. Make sure to stop by
18 and
for
a half
some
minutes
great
into
food.
this. Cedars trying to get something going here. Daoud able to find the ball. He's got Aude in front of him.
Little
Takes a hard
revenge
hit.
shot, and the 4th official's probably saying something to the center. They're going to keep playing here. This is going to go out of play.
Hamad.
Little revenge shot from Gruber, and we might see our first yellow card today. Hassan took a cheap shot on Gruber just 30 seconds ago. Gruber returned the favor.
Yeah,
Oh.
so off your screen, it was Felipe Gruber talking to the center ref saying, hey,
verbal warning.
Yeah, nothing ill intent there. Captain on captain crime.
That's the thing at this level, the 2 captains, you know, they're sorting it out, and these guys love the physical style behind this. And these through balls are just going to be
over the top. Kingsley Canoe pushes over number 4.
No love lost.
Yeah, Al Hasnawi takes a tumble for his efforts and draws another foul. We've seen a few of those already, nearly 20 minutes into this match. Live from Dearborn, Michigan on the We Are Soccer YouTube channel. Midwest Premier League final, 1 of 3 finals. Actually, I think 1 of 2, if I'm not mistaken. Because in the Heartland division, they go promotion relegation instead of playing a championship match.
A little more heartbreaking.
Oh, I know.
Nothing worse than getting relegated, but on the flip side, you got a team that earned their way in, and you got to say that pro-rel pyramid is really
starting to take shape here.
Yeah, I sure hope so. And
the 2030 plan for the Midwest Premier League, I feel like that's
the MLS are going to fight it tooth and nail, but everywhere else in the world, you earn your keep. Here, it's a little more to do with the wallet.
This is Ahmed Salman trying to find a teammate, being patient in the build-up. As Mohamed Hamoud.
And look, Goshen's not falling for it anymore. They're picking up on the strategy, and they're no longer hunting for that ball. I think they realize.
Hassan Daoud trying to commit Grand Theft Auto and runs into the keeper slightly. Looks like Hassan Daoud was bothered on that left leg of his, and Leonard Leiter took a second to get up.
It's great positioning, confident positioning from the Goshen goalkeeper there, as he's in a good spot off his line, and we're actually seeing, looks like the first sub of the game.
Some sort of injury substitution, it looks like, for Cedars. The trainer's going to take a look at him. We'll get a number for you here in a second. Meanwhile, play resumes on. Goshen City FC trying to get themselves to break the tension. 0-0 up to this point. Good pass up to Simonis. Trying to fake the defender.
Oh, there's a yellow card. That's an easy one. Anytime you grab the jersey like that, you earn yourself a card.
Mo Jamal Issa, 5'7" defender from Oakland. First card of the day. In the 23rd minute.
And it's some might say it's a smart foul to take as this guy is trying to power into the box there, but now you got to deal with this free kick, which is from a very dangerous area. Meanwhile, Cedars, who had not subbed, by the way, that was simply...
Yeah, that was Mohammed Hamoud, who had taken off. He got some water poured on his right arm. I'm not sure if he got turf burn or what. But he's back in the mix, and he will join the wall, as that is a large group of men in the box.
Yeah, it's a dangerous moment.
Both large in number and in size.
They're looking for, most likely, one of their players on the back post here.
Kingsley Canoe is on that backside. What are we going to see?
Comes in. Ooh.
Headed away, and it was offsides anyways.
Good defensive header. You never know if he's actually offsides or not. You can't trust that that flag's going to come up, so you got to play through to the whistle. Missouri take this one quickly, get it in play, and Goshen pops right back into their full court press, it looks like.
Yeah, this is a tough scene.
Here's the speed.
Ahmad Hamad trying to drive up that far side of the field, looking for Daoud.
Great
gets it stripped away from number 15, Lindo Zimba. The long legs of his 6'3" center back, as Canoe trying to build up a promising attack of their own. Saldivar will switch the field. This is Matute. Cedars, a bit of a press of their own. Not letting anything easy come through from Stefan Bondi, the right back from Goshen College. Ariel Matute sends the ball over the head of Toby Antene. Out of possession, trying to go quick for Cedars FC. Miscommunication, and Naude was looking for that ball, not able to get it. Great pass.
Oh.
As it just rolls slightly out of bounds for Bondi.
Hi, how are you?
Cedars will get the ball back on the throw-in.
And again, look at this pressure.
This is Abu Zema getting it up to 17, Mohammed Hamoud.
He's got Fran Haas in the middle.
That's who they wanted on that pass through the defense. So number 12, Suleiman Abu Zema will recover possession. Now send it to Aude on the far side before it's intercepted by Goshen City, specifically Stefan Bondi, who's been excellent on defense tonight.
There's a foul.
A little bit of a hard shoulder tackle. No call necessary.
That's such a fine line. If you don't lower your shoulder when you're making contact there and you're making a play on the ball, you can actually hit your opponent pretty hard and keep it clean. And that's what happened there.
Pass just a little
5 yards
too
in front of the
far.
ref.
Yeah, pass just a little too far over the head of Antene. Now Cedars will go back on offense. Almost an excellent pass. Bandy right in the way.
This is such a clean performance so far from the Goshen back line.
Oh, yeah.
Great touch on the ball.
Region gets it.
They're shutting down these one-on-ones, which the Cedars, you know, they draw so much blood from the one-on-one situations.
Ziad Barakat.
That's a great ball.
Aude over the middle, and able to get it to him though. Now trying to get something quick for Kingsley Canoe. No dice. Seems like both of these teams are trying to get something over the top. But as you mentioned in our pregame, if Cedars goes one-on-ones with a lot of these guys, they could most likely win that matchup. But I don't know. This has been such a strong performance from this Goshen City back line. Most of them go to college in the Goshen area, so might as well call
Goshen College written all over their lineup.
Yes, yeah.
Honestly, I mean, we've seen a bit of success from the right side there with Ahmad Hamad. And the thing is, the success from the defense on Goshen's side here is going to be something that they have to continue to evolve, because the Cedars are also going to take those failures one-on-one, and they're going to make changes and adjustments, and they're so dangerous on the attack. This is going to be a full 90 minutes of adjusting to keep them out of the box.
Kind of like a chess match.
Absolutely.
Cedars back in possession. Their back line trying to hold it up. They will go up to 18, Barakat from Schoolcraft College, the Ocelot.
Yeah, I never knew what an ocelot was until I got to Schoolcraft, and I'm like, oh man, okay, that's a new animal for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the Fortson High School Tractors, you got a few tractors on the field here. That's certainly the most unique mascot I've seen.
Yeah, I don't know if I've seen one like that. This is Barakat.
Here we
sending
go.
it up. Aoude on the near side, trying to keep it alive. Crosses over the middle. The entire back line thought it was a goal kick, and it is.
So much pace. You never know if he's going to get there or not. That's where they want him, though. They want Noor on the ball, moving into the box like that.
Great crowd turnout here at Fortson High School, Dearborn, Michigan, on Charles Justice Field on a Saturday night, championship night, late July. A few more regular season contests to go throughout the rest of the Midwest Premier League for the Great Lakes, though. This is it. Getting things settled. That's Centene.
Great patience on the ball.
A through ball. Not able to get it, though. Deflected and now stolen away by Cedars. Aoude. He's got someone overlapping. Will instead go back with Kingsley Canoe in pursuit on defense. Good awareness to not force anything there. That pass just a little too far for number 4, Mojtaba Al-Haznawi. Pass deflected, and now in the danger zone is going to be Cedars FC for a moment. No movement off the ball. He tried to dribble it up himself. That was Barakat. Now back to Al-Haznawi. Trying to keep it alive. Tough defense from Stephen Bondi. And Al-Haznawi will throw it in. Al-Haznawi will send it back to Salman as they will look to switch things up, go on that far side, as Ben mentioned that they've had more success on that far side, especially with Ahmad Hamad, the game-changing speed that he has. Pass intercepted and sent directly back to the other team. I can't imagine head coach Tyler Bourne is very happy. He kind of threw his hands up in the air, and now he's sitting on the bench. He pulled out the whiteboard, so I imagine he's going to be showing something to the bench players here in a second as he tells them all to get up and get warm.
There's still plenty of time in this first half, so.
Barakat trying to make something happen. Noir Aoude.
Again, looking to take him on one-on-one, and Noor is such a dynamic player. Plays with the U23 Lebanon national team, and they just finished up his freshman year at Oakland. Just a speed and craftiness on the ball.
Howdy.
Here he is again.
In the box now. Defense all over him.
Yeah, triple team.
Trying to make magic happen like he's Lionel Messi. No such luck. But that individual matchup, Odie against Stephen Bandy, is so fun to watch. Those two go back and forth. Bandy's gotten the best of him up to this point. But all it takes is once. All you got to do is beat him once, and he can find his way in the back of the net, as you know that better than anybody else.
He's doing a great job shutting the Cedars attack down, and it's not just him. I mean, all of the defenders here in orange. I mean, it's very easy to see how these guys only lost one game this season, and it was to a strong Lansing Common side that they're in honestly a battle with all season to
finish second in the division,
top
right?
spot. Yeah. And then they got another whack at them, and even with 2 red cards, they blazed through to a 3-1 win in
Beautiful
Lansing.
passing here.
But it all starts with defense, keeping them out of their goal.
Trying to get this into the box is number 8, Maximilian Bregian. We haven't called his name a lot tonight. And Tene, back to Bregian.
They'll lay it off. Here's an
Gruber
opportunity.
wants a shot, fakes it, going inside, blocked. Pushed away by Mashtaba Al-Haznawi. And now Noor Aoude trying to get something going.
And he's got his hands up in the air. Noor, you can tell he's frustrated.
Yeah.
Usually he just tears right up the field, but he seems to know better at this point.
Haider Al-Ziyada's not pleased as well. This is Bondi. We've been calling his name all night. Kingsley Canoe on the near side. Wants to cross it into the box, trying to play with his defender. Gets double teamed, and now the ball's stolen away.
Good physical play there on defense. Looking for a long ball. Here's an opportunity.
Oh, he's going to get him. Ahmad Hamad trying to cross it, past his defender. He's got a shot. He takes it too high. Oh!
Blazes it over the crossbar, and I'm shocked that that's not on frame. Ahmad Hamad picks it up 40 yards out, does a great job shifting over to his right foot. Jukes out his defender and just leans back and launches that one over the crossbar. That's arguably the best opportunity of the game.
By far, I wouldn't even say arguably. And the entire crowd is already standing on their feet ready to celebrate.
Yeah, these guys, this crowd's ready to explode. We got a great showing from Goshen. A lot of people traveling over to watch their
nearly 3-hour drive from Goshen, Indiana.
Yeah, they're Great Lakes West champions, and they certainly brought the crowd with them. Meanwhile, Cedars, at home in Dearborn, got quite.
Ali Jaffer will sub in for number 7, Ahmad Hamad.
Great
Haider
performance.
Al-Ziyad is going to talk to him for a little bit and just say, hey, we need you to calm down for a second, it looks like, because Hamad not a guy that's
you don't want him to get in his head. I mean,
yeah, he's not an emotional player,
right.
so I'm shocked that they're pulling him off this early. But remember,
well, he'll be back in the second half, that's for sure.
Yes, remember Midwest Premier League rules. You can sub in one
Here we
each
go.
half. This is Ali Jaffer trying to get things started. Immediately comes to the game, trying to go past 4 defenders.
Wearing orange defenders like a blanket.
Now, defense everywhere. This crowd in front of us, Cedars centric fans trying to get something started.
Jaffer comes in, makes an immediate impact.
Oh, yeah. That's what you like to see. Somebody who's warm immediately off the bench. Gruber flicks it to the defense.
That's tough. That's tough to do as a sub, too. You think about it. The last time you touched a ball might have been 40 minutes ago in the warm-ups.
Kingsley Canoe going towards the middle. Wanted his teammate. He finds him. Gruber goes out to Ntene. Wants a shot from distance. Blocked. Another shot blocked.
What a block.
They want the handball, not going to call it.
He's saying his arms by his body. It's in a natural position. His arm's in a natural position. Now it's offsides coming back the other way.
Yeah, so offsides is called at midfield. So Goshen City will get the ball back.
That is fantastic defending. That's Salman throwing his body in the line of fire, taking 2 shots off the body to keep that one away from his goal. Paid the price, but
number 15, Lindo Zimba, moved up the ball about 6 yards in his favor. But there is
it can't be offsides in your own half.
There is a player down in the box.
That's Salman.
Yes, as we talked about earlier, and Felipe Gruber helping warm him up and helping him to stand back up, as some of the players on the Cedar sideline are going to get a drink of water.
Yeah, they're going to back this ball up for sure. There's no way you call offsides and then.
Well, they didn't.
Oh,
so
my Lord.
It's that top-tier referee crew we've been talking about.
It's the easiest 5 yards they'll get all game.
Absolutely. Championship match, 2 quality sides, 2 very different stories. Ariel Matute keeps it in his possession. on the throw-in. They'll go back to the back line. I imagine they'll switch it to the far side, and they do. That was Flavio Cruz sending it over to Kingsley Canoe. Somehow keeps it alive.
What a
Wants a
touch.
corner, and he does. Moshtaba Al-Haznawi was the last man to touch that ball and able to force the corner, the second of the day for both sides, and also the second for Goshen City.
And that's why King is the spotlight player for Goshen. His touch on the ball is absolutely immaculate. It's been like that all first half. Generates so many opportunities just by keeping control of it.
Eli Simonis to take the corner on the near side. Sends it low, blocked away. And Kingsley Canoe trying to catch up to it. He does. That's a man with a lot of speed. It is height as well. Eli Simonis sends it up and pushes over a Cedars defender to get up to that ball was number 15, Lindo Zimba. So foul is going to be called on Cedars. Was there a card given?
Had about a 9-inch advantage on that matchup, so probably didn't need to push the guy down and might have picked up a yellow card.
I don't think so. I think he was saying something to.
Oh, he's marking down a sub, perhaps. Saw the book come out.
Alan Rodriguez-Lopez will sub on the center mid, who played for the Chicago Fire FC2 squad most recently. That was 2 years ago. 5'6". Center mid. Daoud takes it off the chest. Cedars trying to gain possession back in spite of the high press. Excellent pass. Here's Ahmad Hamad. Over the top. Wants Noor Aoude on the near side. Crosses, gets it deflected up into the air. Headed up by Lindo Zimba. Once again by Gruber.
He's going to head it back to his keeper. Smart play.
Beautiful. Off the chest of number 2, Stefan Bandi, to get it back to Lennart Wider. The only goalkeeper rostered for Goshen City. Cedars FC has 2, but we do not expect Eli Sizemore, number 0, to come in today's match, unless there's an injury to Evan Mazurek.
King on the ball.
Kingsley Canoe dribbling into the middle, center field, excuse me, on the far side.
Gotta have it.
Bregion gets it blocked away.
It's just too slow. You just gotta pull the trigger. You get that much space in the box.
Both of these teams trying to take their defenders on one-on-one.
There's a time and a place.
Jeffra loses possession. Goshen back line will get it up to Rodriguez-Lopez. Canoe, once again, sizing up the defense. Gets the ball inside, now to center field. Tripped up into the air, and Evan Mazurek runs out to it before Kingsley Canoe can do anything sneaky. Nearly 40 minutes into this match, 0-0. Great Lakes Championship on the line. A beautiful trophy sitting in front of us. Both of these teams have been fighting for this all season. Goshen City in their first year in the Midwest Premier League. Very tough to come into this league and perform well. We've seen that on the Great Lakes East side. The 2 new teams finished in the bottom 2. For Goshen City, it's been easy money. But these are guys that have been playing with each other all season, for multiple years in a row now. As Stefan Bandi gets the ball inside. Toby Ntene thought he had a teammate behind him, gets it deflected away. And the ball sent back to Goshen. Rodriguez-Lopez in the center field. Gruber will ignore it. Cruz out wide. This is Simonis, able to almost force the corner, but the last person to touch it was Simonis off of the deflection of that right back.
Neither team really showing any weaknesses. Honestly, all the opportunities that have been generated, there have been quite a few in this first half, have been due to attacking prowess and just elite attacking play. It's no fault of the defenders who are doing a great job scrambling back and knocking down it.
Faisal Nasrallah just checked into the game, 5'11" attacker from the Michigan Jaguars MLS Next squad.
A rare errant pass from Hassan Daoud, usually so clinical with moving the ball up the field. This one goes out of play, and it's going to be Goshen throw.
On the back line,
Number
Simba.
9 for Cedars FC, Canada.
This is number 21, Jose Saldivar. Prioritizing moving the ball around. Cedars defense content to sit back, knowing that they have speedy attackers they can turn to on the counterattack. Speaking of which, it was number 9 running for his life, Faisal Nasrallah, as we talked about on the attack. Aude.
They keep trying to isolate Aude on the sideline there, one-on-one.
It's not working.
He's not interested in taking on that Goshen back line right now. They're just doing a great job controlling it. Smart to just keep possession, keep the ball moving.
Nasrallah dribbling up that far side. I imagine he's going to want to cross. He's got 3 defenders in his area. Will force the corner instead. It's the first corner of the day for Cedars.
Be interesting to see how Cedars play this through the regular season. They have not generated a single goal off of corner kicks.
Nasrallah will be the one to take it. Has the near side option in front of him, but he will jog into the box, so never mind.
And here they go, play it short. That's a brutal touch.
Not the right touch that you want. Simba sends it out, collecting that.
Go right up the middle.
Abuzema, near chance.
Miscommunication there. You can tell he wants him to go.
There's like a hexagon of orange jerseys making sure that no Cedars player got their
Cedars trying to send their center back in on net. Scrambles back into position now.
Ali Jaffer. Out wide. Wants Nasrallah on the far side. Daoud inside. Nasrallah. That ball's deflected out. Back to the midfield on the far side of the field.
Big switch.
Here's
Here's
over
Noor.
the top. Aoudi inside. Daoud trying to get it.
There's a
gets
foul.
knocked over.
The
No
refs-
penalty called.
That's a
And
tight
Goshen
one.
City.
You got to say, if it's not 0-0, the
Ball's
ref
still
might
alive.
be blowing his whistle. Ball still in play. Huss back on his
Daoud
feet.
inside the box. Chipped and headed away. Oh my gosh.
Big penalty shout there, and the Cedars absolutely have a case as they're screaming to the center official. Center doesn't want to be the game-deciding guy, but Hassan
Sometimes you gotta make those
Daoud
calls.
just got wrecked in the box.
I know, both of these teams have had a potential penalty call that went ignored by our center official tonight. Something to keep in mind is it's still 0-0 as we are about 30 seconds away from extra time settling in. Ali Jaffer sends it to Odie.
Drive into the box.
Driving to the far side. Wanted Daoud.
So many defenders already back there in the box.
Kingsley Canoe set the ball. The sun has now come out, and Goshen City has to look directly into the sun if they want to start their attack.
Yeah, not the way you want to end the last few minutes of the first half,
say,
especially as
brutal
the Cedars are
disadvantage.
heating up.
Yeah. Miscommunication from Canoe and Antene. Ball inside.
Keep it moving.
A little bit of tripping and knocking around. Jaffer wanted that ball, not able to get it. Antene. Now Canoe. Jaffer will send it back. There's Mohamed Hamoud.
He's offsides.
And that was number 9, Faisal Nasrallah, who checked into the game and was offsides on that call.
That's a defensive unit that's all on the same page. Stepping up. They got a nice offsides trap. No question there as the flag comes up.
It'll be Lennart Wider to send this deep as he's telling his team to move up. Only a few minutes left to play.
This is a great matchup here. Is it too late to change it to a best of 7?
Hey, I'm down. If it means I can keep coming to watch more soccer, I am all for it. But that is going to be the end of the first half. Only a minute of extra time as Cedars FC, Goshen City FC tied 0-0. And we will be right back on the other side of this. We will turn it to the halftime show right now. We'll be right back in a little bit.
Welcome to the halftime show for the Great Lakes Championship match. Cedars FC against Goshen City FC. First, we talked to Hassan Daoud about some of the different things he's experienced with this Cedars FC squad and what his emotions are coming into this game tonight. Yeah. Hassan Daoud, the captain of Cedars FC, a national championship winning head coach in his own right. Thanks for joining us on the halftime show. First, let's talk about your history with soccer. What made you fall in love with the game, man? What led you to being the player that you are today?
Yeah, I played my whole life. Grew up in Dearborn. Started playing since I was 3, and just went through all the levels: select, travel, college, and then just got into coaching. And then now I'm a little bit of coaching, a little bit of playing. So I get the best of both worlds, and it's been a great journey so far.
Who's been your kind of, I don't know if inspiration is the right word, but who's kind of led you in the right direction in terms of your playing career as well as your coaching career? Who would you say is your biggest people you look up to in those regards?
I would say family. Like my mom's done a lot for me, just playing wise. She's kind of taken me to everything. My father helped out as well. Just sisters, family, they've all helped me. Coaches, mentors, Coach Mo Hijazi, really known in the community. Doug Steiner, just guys that I look up to that I've just been learning off of ever since I kind of stopped playing, got into coaching a little bit. They've given me a different perspective, and it's kind of helped me see the game in a different way, give back to the community, give back to the players, and I'm just really thankful of where I'm at so far.
Yeah. What makes Cedars FC so different? This is your second year in the Great Lakes Championship. What makes Cedars FC such a different culture compared to other places where you've been?
I would say a lot. We could go into games having not trained for 3 weeks, and the chemistry is there. If that makes sense. That's been us. We've all known each other for 10 to 15 years, so we've all played with each other since we were 6, 7, 8, 9 years old, and it's everyone's kind of winning their own path. We have guys that have gone into Division I college, professional settings, guys that don't go on to play at all, that just stay local. And the level's high, and you could arguably say we're a mixed majority of it is Dearborn community based, but we do have a few players that are not from Dearborn, but they're family. I think we've done a really cool job of being inclusive and open, and I feel that's why the vibes are always good.
Awesome. Was that chemistry built in your years on the Jags, or assuming you came up through the Jag system?
No,
Okay.
none of it through the Jags. The Jags came a little bit later on towards the end of our playing careers. A lot of the guys grew up playing Wolves, Vardar, or Jags, but we've always done stuff like Cedars on the side that have nothing to do with club, and that's kind of what has kept everything, the chemistry and just all of us together.
For this 2025 regular season, are there any moments or games that you've played in or experienced that you feel really define the Cedars as a club?
Yeah, there's been so many games. Last year we weren't really. I think we're in the same situation we were in last year. You get results, you drop results, you kind of wait on others. But I guess I know, Ben, you've done a lot of our games. You could see we have that chemistry with each other. We try to make the games enjoyable. Sometimes it doesn't work out. That's soccer, but you can see we do try to play. We try to knock the ball around. We like our guys to showcase their talent in the final third, and no matter which way the result goes, I don't think we'll ever lose that identity, because that's always been us. We want to have fun. We want the fans to enjoy it. But most importantly, the players want to enjoy it. So it's that's been and our coaches have preached it all season. The moment you cross that halfway line, go to work. Do what you've done your whole life. So there's really there's no leash. Once everyone knows, once we cross that 50, do whatever you want. You have the financial freedom. We are looking for each other. We know which players to get on the ball. Noor, Ahmed, Hamed, you get them on the ball, they're going to go to work. So it's kind of we know everyone's role in the team, and it's kind of just I think that's been the continuous success that we've had.
We also talked to Goshen City FC captain Felipe Gruber about his journey from Venezuela to the United States and what he's learned from this Goshen City FC squad this season. Take a look. Awesome. Felipe Gruber, the captain of Goshen City FC. Thanks for joining us. Tell us about your soccer journey. What led you to this moment in time, and what led you to falling in love with the game?
Well, I'm originally from Venezuela, and then I grew up playing soccer over there, and came to the States with a scholarship. I played for Grace College, and then Like I said, I've been in love with the game since then, and I have a passion now for just teaching, helping the younger guys to get better. So I'm ready to step into the coaching stage of my life. So, like I said, I'm always gonna be a lover of the game. Doesn't matter if it's 5 years or 10 years from now. I'm always gonna be involved with it, or at least I want to. So yeah.
Awesome. Is there anybody in your life personally in Venezuela that helped you kind of fall in love with the game at a young age?
I would say my sister. She is 6 years older than me. Don't tell her that I say that, but whatever she did, I did. So she loved playing soccer, and I grew up in a neighborhood that we were all around the same age. So we didn't have a soccer field. It was just playing in the streets, playing in a little park. So that's where I fell in love with the game. Again, huge thank to my sister. Like I said, she was good at it, I would say. But again, don't tell her that I say that. But I would say my sister, like my neighbors, yeah, my family, of course, always supported me with the dreams that I had and with soccer. So yeah, I would say them.
I feel like any Venezuelan, it's like a rite of passage to play in the streets before you play on a field.
Yeah, for sure. That's kind of like the path. That's a blueprint. Yeah, for sure.
Awesome. So you come to Goshen City FC. First off, what led you to the city in general, besides playing over at Grace College? And what have you experienced from the soccer-rich culture just in Goshen, Indiana alone?
Well, it's been awesome. The community that they have in Goshen, it's close by Warsaw and Goshen. But I really seen a community where they enjoy watching the game. They look forward to a Saturday to just gather all together to just watch us play. And then we really felt like over the season that support and our best way to like just pay them back is just like with good performances, but like we really felt that support over the past couple of games. So again, beautiful community, love soccer, and which of course like American soccer not being like the main sport here in the states, it hasn't felt that way. It really feels that these guys like that's the passion, and like I said, we felt that over the course of the season.
Yeah. So looking back on the regular season this year, is there a specific game or moment that you felt really defined Goshen City as a team, where you look back and you're just like, that's it, that's us?
I would say when we play against Lansing Common, when they came to Goshen and play against us, they won. They beat us 3-2. We had like really bad mistakes, but then we never doubted. We always knew like our quality, what we could do. But when we went over there to play against them again, like the second round, we won 3-1. But the way we won, we got two red cards, and even though we had like two red cards, we have like some poor attitudes, of course. But even though we had two red cards, like I could feel that there wasn't a doubt either. Like it was a matter of like, okay, these guys made like some poor decisions. Instead of blaming them and like make them it's their fault, it's just like, okay, we got it. We're A guys, we have to win. We're in a position that we have to win, and then you see guys stepping up, which is what makes me proud, and like especially those guys, because like I say, I have a passion of like helping those guys to just like eventually get better. Seeing those guys step up and get that result after like those really poor decisions, you say, wow, that was really like a turning point in our season. So, and in soccer, everything is about momentum. So after that, we just got like really good momentum, and then that's like I said, that was a turning point for sure.
Thank you to Hassan Daoud as well as Felipe Gruber for joining us on the halftime show. On the other side of this, we will have the live halftime report from Fordson High School in Dearborn. Don't go anywhere.
Dearborn, Detroit, Canton, Dearborn, Dearborn Heights. Everything you need. You can shop online at papayaexpress.com.
All right, Brooks, we're at our favorite store, Soccer World in Rochester. We're just gonna do some light shopping. Nothing big. Ooh, pretty colors. Oh, and one of these too?
Ooh, Germany. Nate would like this.
Hey, Brooks, look at all these. Look what I got.
South America. Ooh, wow, that's not MLS. Cool.
Socks? No.
Ooh, a ball pump. Next to line.
Sir, you're next.
Right. That's a mannequin. You know that.
Huh?
It's a mannequin.
Oh. Sorry, sir.
Craig, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Huh?
Welcome back to the halftime report, or lack thereof, as these guys are getting ready to start for the second half. And Ben, it has been an electric first half, even though the score is 0-0. What have you seen from both of these sides?
I think that these guys are showing pretty much exactly what they've shown all season. You know, Goshen with a very, very controlled approach to the game, so clean on the ball from the back to the front. The touch on the ball's clean, possession's great. I feel like they've been very organized. Meanwhile, the Cedars, more of a lightning in the bottle attack team, and Goshen's been doing a decent job shutting them down on the left side. But two great opportunities popping down at the feet of Ahmad Hamad, and you got to say they're going to be looking for him in the second half.
Yeah, subbed out immediately after that second attack, and I believe the only shot on goal was taken by him on Lennart Wider. There have been plenty of shots taken, but a lot of them have been blocked. Stellar back line, and only one yellow card given to Mo Jamal Issa, the 5'7" defender from Oakland, after a tough foul. This has been a very physical game, and there were two no calls in both penalty boxes, or both 18-yard boxes. Would you have called either of those? One? What?
You know, the one for, you know, Goshen, I don't know if I would have called that as a penalty. You know,
they're saying it was a handball, just for those who haven't watched up to this point.
Yeah, the shot comes in, point blank, the hands to the body. It's in a natural position. I think the ref got that one right. But on the other side, Hassan Daoud got nailed in the box. And
bulldozed.
From here, it looked like a very clear foul. You have to say if that happens outside of the box, you'd probably hear the whistle. And at 0-0, maybe that's the hesitation. That's probably the difference and what caused the ref to stay silent there. But certainly got an earful from Hassan afterwards.
Oh, yeah. The ref is certainly in a position where they don't want to be the ones deciding the game. But if they don't call anything, then they probably are going to be the ones that decide the game inadvertently. You know what I mean? So 45 minutes left to play. This has been such a fun match up to this point. Few new faces coming into this team for Cedars FC, one of them being Andrew Schwartz, a defender from the University of Michigan Dearborn, who's now checked into the game. And Cedars looking to get started right away. Hamad on the near side as the defender will head it away, and Hamad will be the one to throw it in.
It's an interesting change in their approach to the second half. The Cedars all season have started with Hamad and Aude for the most part on the sidelines.
Eli Bride sends it into the box and into the hands of Lennart Wider, 6-foot goalkeeper from Lourdes University, one of the few men that does not go to school in the Goshen area. As the Goshen City back line trying to keep possession as Andrew Schwartz deflected it off of Rodriguez Lopez's leg before sending it to the defense. Evan Mazurek still in goal. He's expected to go the whole way despite Eli Sizemore being rostered. I think that's just an emergency situation. More players rostered than normal, looks like, for Cedars FC.
Yeah, Mazurek could lose an arm and probably still stay in goal. He's been such a solid goalkeeper for them all season, really reliable, gloves.
And he hasn't had to save any today. That back line has been helping him out quite a bit. And the Goshen City attack reluctant to press up to this point. That could certainly change with the flip of a switch. Nor Aude try to receive that ball. He will now, looking to get past that back line. Still on that far side, this is Al Hasnawi. Sent it into the box and headed up into the air. Needs to be grabbed, and Hassan Daoud tried to shoulder bump Lennart Wider. Just a little too tough, and Wider will send it out to midfield. Receiving this one, Eli Bride, who's also checked into the game for the second half, was not present in the first half. 6'3" defender from Lourdes University. So going up against his teammate on the other side. Bride will throw it in. Headed up by Flavio Cruz.
Hamad.
Now an attack. Hamad in the box. Shot! Oh, just wide! Oh my goodness!
That's just tailing off. What a hit. He's looking for that near post, tried to arrow one into the top corner, just spins away from the goal.
1 centimeter difference, and it would have probably hit off the woodwork, don't you think?
Absolutely. Hamad with his third shot of the game, and you know he wants those last two back, both opportunities. No excuse not to put that on target.
I imagine him and Aude will probably go the rest of the way. They're just such a huge difference maker for this Cedars FC squad, a squad that has scored a lot in most of these games. Both of these teams won pretty impressive shutout games in their last match played. Cedars FC had a 5-0 win against the Detroit Badgers at home. And Goshen City ended their home season with a 7-0 win against Midwest United's U23 squad.
Yeah, Cedars with their last two games of the regular season coming against the two punching bags of their division. And so scoring 5-0 on the Legends and then 5-0 on the Badgers, you got to say they probably wanted a more stout opponent to prepare for this game, but at the same time, when you need wins and you need goals, those are the teams you want in front of you.
Yeah, certainly confidence boosters, if anything else. On the far side of the box, trying to keep it alive, and does before it's headed away. Oh, and a rough shoulder check. Sends number 19, Eli Simonis, to the ground. No call. It was away from the ball, so I'm not sure if the ref saw it, but
a little extracurricular contact there between the two Elis.
I know, yeah. Eli Bride was the one who used those wide shoulders of his and put the Ray Lewis hit on him. Flavio Cruz sends it up to the captain. Great conversation with him, Luis Felipe Gruber. Both of these captains talk about their defining moment coming at a loss that they were able to get the rebound and get the win on. Certainly a crazy win against Lansing Common FC when there were 2 red cards given to the Goshen City side, and still came out with the dub.
Yeah.
Impressive stuff.
2 late goals. Lansing's not an easy place to play. Ahmad's going to let this one roll past him. He knew he was offside.
Daoud. As soon as the pass was made, Ahmad just kind of stood there, just put his head down like,
yeah. It's just a timing thing, and they got to work that out, because a couple seconds earlier and you're setting this quick dude free. That's where they want him.
This is probably the best competition both sides have seen all season long. Not to say anything negative towards the rest of the teams in the Midwest Premier League, as you know, all these teams that have competed across both divisions have been stellar and fantastic in their own right. Trying to get this one out of his feet was Stefan Bondi. Now to Saldivar. They will switch the field, start to attack on the near side. Eli Simonis likes what he sees on the opposite side of the field. Wants Kingsley Canoe. It's headed away by a defender and out for a corner. Third of the day for Goshen City.
Yeah, this Midwest Premier League just gets better and better with each season.
I know,
no
right?
No shortage of talent, but as they say, the cream rises to the top, and we're certainly dealing with that here with the West versus East matchup.
One of the best matchups year in and year out. Last year's was a banner as well. Both of these corners so far for Goshen were deflected away by a defender. Let's see what happens here. This is Simonis to take it. Inside. Low, and it's headed away by a defender once again. We'll go out for a throw-in in favor of Goshen City, the Maple Leafs. Simonis will jog from one side of the field to the other to pick it up.
Looks like they're setting up for a long throw here. Going to treat it like a corner almost.
Yeah, still 3
got another
players
ball
in the
on the
box.
field,
Yeah, I was going to say, which ball are we using, guys? Rodriguez Lopez will send it out. Center mid from the Chicago Fire 2 squad. Kingsley Canoe wanted the flick. And it goes out.
Caught that.
And Mazurek, well, now they're going to change it to a goal kick. Mazurek was right. I definitely thought it deflected off of that defender's head.
Yeah, I thought so too.
You. Yeah.
But the center's right there. You know, he's got a good angle on it. I believe him.
Press active for Goshen City. Felipe Gruber in the middle. Kingsley Canoe now on top of the ball. His back line will pass back and forth, try to wear out Goshen City. Both of these teams with a lot of chemistry as they've been playing with each other for the past few years. As Hassan Daoud mentioned in our halftime interview, these guys have been playing with each other for multiple years. Hamad keeps it alive. Running past the entire defense. What's he got? Straight into the arms of Lennart Wider. Second save of the day for Goshen City.
And that's what you get with Hamad. The guy looks like he's trapped, gets out of the phone booth and just launches himself down the field, breezing by the defenders. His 4th shot of the night. This one's on target, not enough to beat the keeper.
Speaking of breezing by, this is Kingsley Canoe in the box, sends it. Mazurek was off position, but the pass was deflected by number 15, Albara Al-Sufi, formerly of Gold Star FC Detroit, of the now dead Nisa League. Rest in peace. Hassan Daoud wants Hamad. This is what they've been trying to do all game long. Hamad sends it inside, and offsides call was made before the deflection. Goshen City FC will get it outside of their 18. Lots of applause from this crowd here. Dearborn, Michigan, at Charles Justice Field. Fordson High School, home of the Tractors. You know, the more I see those Tractors, the more they're growing on me. I'll be honest. I'm a big fan of them. Far side of the field, Canoe once again. He's had the ball at his feet quite a bit in this game. Quite a bit this season. Ball stolen away by Ahmad Hamad. Alan Rodriguez Lopez not quick enough, I should say. Foul going to be called on Goshen.
Again, the ref's doing a great job with working his advantage. He's going to allow advantage to go there, picks up another foul, nothing comes of it, and he pulls it back for the foul. He's doing a great job letting the players play.
Andrew Schwartz wants the ball. Instead, we'll go to Daoud. Gets it deflected away. Gruber will send it back to the center mid, and now the center back. This is Gruber once again. Eli Simonis. Back to Zimba. They will take it slow and easy up to this point. Rodriguez Lopez. Up to Bondi, who's playing in the middle now. In the midfield, I should say. Now Cedars looking to take their time on possession.
You know, Goshen's not having the same success with the through balls that they did early in the first half. And you got to assume that maybe the Cedars reworked their game plan a little bit to account for what they saw in that first half.
Trying to start this attack here. This is Canoe on the far side. Trying to get past Al Haznawi. Shot deflected over the net. It's out for a corner. For the last game of the season, I couldn't have asked for a better one up to this point. I've had a lot of fun not only working with you today here, Ben, but also the Point Images crew all season long. And We Are Soccer. It's been a pleasure being able to bring you Great Lakes East Conference matchups, division matchup, I should say. Here's the corner from Simonis. A little far and just over the heads of everybody. Kingsley Canoe putting hands on his head, thinking he should have had that one.
That's a great service. And
the way Canoe jumped, it felt like he he had the whole foot above everybody else in front of him.
King is absolutely right. You know, that's an opportunity that just flew right by him, and he really should be getting his head on that. That was a perfect delivery. Separates from his marker, and you gotta see better.
Cedars to throw it in. A little bit of a push from Rodriguez Lopez. Will give Goshen City the ball back. Pass inside. This is Gruber. Quick pass back. Simonis now on the near side. Service into the box, deflected. Toby Antene shot and saved. Evan Mazurek. The quick
That's why
twitchability.
he's the #1. Mazurek's massive save, and he dives to his left, parries that one away. Blistering shot from the top of the box.
No saves in the first half. That's his first of the day. Goes out for a corner. And a rocket-powered shot from Toby Antene.
That's what you want to see from your #1. Build that confidence up. Might not be the last save he's got to make tonight.
Simonis once again. Great service. Headed away. Up into the air. Still in the box. Flicked and sent out of bounds for a goal kick. Nearly 60 minutes into this match. Tied at nothing still. This may be a one-goal game.
Yeah, don't let those zeros fool you. This is two teams that have so much offensive ability, and they're showing it here. The difference is the defenses are doing a great job shutting it down, and when the goalkeepers need to step up, it's happened so far tonight.
Those stout back lines have been so critical for both of these teams. Speaking of the back line, this goes back to number 15, Albara Al-Sufi. He'll look for Bride. No, instead we'll go up to Daoud, the playmaker. Wants to take it himself. Double teamed, almost triple teamed before he gets it out to his teammate. Up into the air.
Offsides.
And Ahmad Hamad going to get called for offsides, as Ben Leitner correctly predicted.
Give me a flag.
Yeah, the best eyes in the game up here in the booth. Were you ever a referee?
Yeah.
Okay. At what level?
It's a tough job.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, mostly youth, but once you get into the premier games and parents are shucking out $5-6 grand, it gets pretty heated real quick.
Oh yeah, great crowd on hand in front of us. Lots of parents, family, and friends in attendance for both sides. A lot of players a lot of fans in the Goshen the Goshen orange, as well as almost all of Dearborn showing out here at Fordson High School. Rodriguez Lopez wants a shot, will instead go out. Gets that pass intercepted by the defense.
There we go.
Quick pass over the top, Ahmad Hamad, before Lennart Wider comes all the way out to 35 yards out. Hassan Daoud trying to get over the heads of everybody and goes just wide. Lenart Wider was 35 yards out of his net. Hassan Daoud saw the opportunity and wasn't able to get the right touch on it, sends it just to the left.
Oh, and you got to take it too. He did a great job taking the shot. It's on his weaker left foot. Even 50 yards out, you might not see another opportunity present itself, so pull the trigger.
Many near shots and near calls on both sides of this. Such just a lot of critical missteps by both sides. Not missteps, but a lot of great defense. And you know, some of these shots, if they go just an inch to the left or to the right, could have changed the game completely.
Absolutely.
For both of these teams.
You got to aim for the corners if you want it to hit the back of the net sometimes. Some of those goalkeepers can do some magical things.
Canoe had someone out wide, instead will deflect it off the leg of a Cedars defender. Throw in to be taken by Felipe Gruber. Give it to Bandy. Gruber will send it to Canoe. Has Bandy in front of him, not able to jog up and catch up with the defender. Goes out for a goal kick.
Sun goes down, the lights come on.
The stars come out too.
Summer soccer.
Yes.
Yeah.
We were given the indication by the weatherman it was going to be a little rainy, a little bit wet on the field. You're like, oh, this is Midwest soccer at its best. That has not been the case up to this point. But never say never. They want that through ball. Eli Bryder's in the way. Felipe Gruber, center midfield. Now up to Rodriguez Lopez, building up the attack. And Tene, typically in the middle, was playing out wide for that one. Jose Saldivar will go back out to Simonis. Now back out to Gruber. We'll go inside. And Tene's shot. They want the handball call, not going to get it. And that ball cleared out, sent into the window. The house is nearby.
Yeah, even in this packed defensive third, even this far up the field, Goshen's so calm and tactical on the ball, probing around, looking for that window, and it presenting itself. The shots are just over the crossbar, and those goals don't count.
Tyler Bourne went up to the fourth official and was like slapping his arm, saying, "It hit him here, it hit him here." Very funny to watch. That's a man with a lot of passion, not only for his team, but for the city of Goshen, Indiana as a whole. Had a lot of fun researching them prior to this match, just seeing how the heartbeat of soccer is alive and well in that city. I would compare it to the Troy. If Troy, Michigan had an Indiana counterpart, I would say Goshen is it. Not to take anything away from Dearborn. Here we go, Goshen City. Now dribbling up. This is Saldivar. Over the top, wants Flavio Cruz. Headed, now kicked up into the air. And retrieves it himself as number 15, Albara Al-Sufi, who's been all over the ball here in the second half as a defender. Typically a midfielder, but no stranger to that center back position.
That's a crafty way to break up the play.
Absolutely. Suleiman Abuzema now on the ball, gets it up to Hamoud. Daoud gets tripped. Clear as day.
Just wearing that defender.
Oh, yeah. Lindo Zimba, 6'3" center back from Winthrop University. I do believe that's Division I, if I'm correct.
He's certainly playing like a Division I player. I believe you.
Oh, yeah. This entire back line, if you said they all played on the same college and been with each other since they were 5 years old, I'd believe you. The way these stout back lines have been in unison all evening. As we mentioned, the sun is setting. The stars are coming out in more ways than one. Andrew Schwartz trying to catch up to the ball. He does. Gets it inside. Across. Not there in time. Great defense from number 3, Ariel Matute, to be in the right position to not allow him to get that cross that he wanted.
Yeah, sometimes it's not about making a tackle on defense. It's simply about diffusing the options from your opponent. And you saw there, Cedars run out of room. That ball rolls out of bounds for a goal kick.
Alan Rodriguez Lopez was on the ground for a moment. They called for the trainer, but now he's walking on his own. Wonder if the center ref's going to make him get off the field. Off screen, he's in the middle of the field now at this point. He's taking his good old time getting off. Nearly 65 minutes into this. Hassan, you got to catch that. Water bottle sent his way, he drops it.
And, you know, even with the sun down, it's still 80 degrees here. So make no mistake, these guys are working. A much-needed water break.
Yep. Rodriguez-Lopez will sub out due to that injury. Maxime Bregion from Grace College is now in. He started the game, did not start the second half, though. Remember, Midwest Premier League rules, you can sub in once in each half. So that'll be the last Alan Rodriguez-Lopez will see in this Great Lakes Championship game.
That's Salman doing a good job cleaning up these through balls. Again, Goshen not having the same success that they had in the first half. Those through balls were their main path to goal in the first half. They're going to have to figure out a different way through, it looks like, if Cedars have figured them out.
Ball back in play. And foul going to be called. Kingsley Canoes knocked over. And about 23 yards out from the net, Goshen City FC will have a chance for a free kick and a set piece to put together as multiple players will surround the ball. And Goshen City will move the ball up just a yard or two. And you may be wondering if this game ends up being 0-0 towards the end of the game. Will we play extra time or go straight to PKs? I don't know. Shot sent inside directly into the arms of Evan Mazurek. Second save of the day. Did not need to work hard for that one. Just went straight into his chest. Going away. Excellent run. Ahmad Hamad slows up. And we'll go back to Daoud, the master technician. Sends it all the way into the brick building over there.
I will say that Goshen Cedars 0-0 after 90 minutes is not on my bingo card.
Not on mine either, but I imagine it's definitely going to come down to the wire. It already is, with only, 23 minutes left to play in this one.
As these minutes tick away, fitness is going to start to play a role. You don't want to sub off your starters, your key players, but I know Cedars have a very deep bench when it comes to their attack. We haven't seen Omar yet, and he's 6 goals on the season. Certainly a force to be reckoned with.
Possession back to Cedars. Will go off the face of Felipe Gruber. And we'll send it out towards the center ref, or the fourth ref, excuse me. And substitution getting ready to check onto the field is number 77, Fadi Omar. One of the better attackers on this team.
Probably coming in for Hassan Daoud, who put in a great shift.
And he is. Hassan Daoud will take a seat on the bench. The captain will now go to his role as a coach.
Put on his coach's hat.
Yeah. And Fadi Omar, 6 goals on the season, if I have that right. The 6'1" attacker from Albania.
He scored some big ones, most notably the one that comes to mind right now when they were playing Liquid FC early in the season. They're down 1-0, and he scored in the 93rd minute. Like this beautiful cross and header goal, and that's what the Cedars might need tonight.
Yeah, I was going to say that 93rd minute might be very pivotal in this match.
Of course, that ended up being a massive goal for them, gave them the 1-1 tie, and without that, they wouldn't be here tonight.
That's right. They tied the Michigan Stars U23 squad in points, but they had that head-to-head win above them, so they were able to advance to this championship match tonight. Eli Bride. Out wide. Ahmad Hamad doing his magician work as usual. Into the box. Oh, my goodness. Sends a defender on his feet. Scores. Oh, my gosh. Great save by Leonard Wider. Oh, I thought for sure it was in.
June player of the month for a reason. That is what Hamad brings to the table. He's snaking through, man, 6 players? I don't know. I
Oh
wasn't
my
keeping
gosh,
track.
snake is the right word for it. He is slippery and slithering all throughout the 18-yard box.
Big kick save to keep that out. That is a massive save.
Oh my gosh. Leonard Wider.
Don't blink when he's on the ball. Ahmad Hamad will evaporate from right in front of you.
Was sending defenders on the ground, sent Wider on the ground, but Wider got just enough to deflect that ball out and away. Oh my gosh, my heart is racing. Ahmad Hamad to throw it in. Still in the danger zone. Goshen City can't breathe yet. Sends it to the other side of the box. Deflected away. And that's Zimba. Trying to keep it alive. Now back to Cedars. This is Hamoud. One and Hamad. It's deflected away, and Hamad will be the one to throw it back to Hamoud. Pass inside. Schwartz not quick enough. Attacking chance. And
slipped.
Begging for the foul was Antene, Toby Antene.
I was about to say, you might want to foul that guy before it gets too far up the field, and he went down for you.
Yeah. Eli Bride now. Back and forth contest. Hamad will go out, and they will look to switch the field. Abu Zema now back to the defensive line. That's Ahmad Salman. Eli Bride in the midfield. Felipe Gruber trying to keep things alive, getting his jersey tugged, and the call is made.
Not enough for a yellow, but
no, just a little.
Play.
Yeah, just a little jersey tug. That's all you need.
I believe they call those professional fouls.
Yes. Jose Saldivar. Back. Trying to be patient here through this press defense. Ball sent over the top, and it's intercepted. Here's Andrew Schwartz. Trying to get this attack going. Cedars doing everything in their power. Now back in the back line of Goshen City before moving it up to Brejion. This is Antene, not the right touch. Out of bounds and a throw in for Cedars FC.
Goshen's got Noor's number today.
Unfortunately for Cedars FC. Less than 18 minutes to go before stoppage time. 0-0, of course. As Ahmad Hamad has had a few crazy near chances.
There's a foul.
Foul going to be called on Goshen City as number 17, Mohammed Hamoud, took a tumble. Andrew Schwartz, a futsal player for Futsal Factory in the National Futsal Premier League. He's got great ball control. Up to the middle. Schwartz gets pulled. Call made. Ref was going to allow it to go on up until Goshen stole the ball away.
It feels like every single Cedars midfielder and attacker is a 1v1 specialist on the ball here.
I know. Very fun to watch these guys go at it. Hamad trying to make something happen. Magic, not quite. Back in the possession of Goshen City. Oh my goodness. That is going to be a yellow at the very least. And Ahmad Hamad not happy with number 19, Eli Simonis. Just a little bit of chippiness going on. He receives the yellow.
You can't push people, but.
Yeah, so you can give him a little shove or whatever, but I mean, that was just clear, blatant as day.
I don't think I've ever seen anything go down so easy, though, to be honest. He certainly made sure the ref saw what was happening. And
oh, yeah.
That's his.
That's a statement to the whole team, it looked like.
That little performance is his last play of the game, it looks like.
Number 16, Hayden Clark, will check in for the first time, the left winger from Ashland University. And Felipe Gruber is going to step on the field, off the field as well, excuse me. So that both captains now off. And Flavio Cruz, who's been wearing a captain's band for the entire game, now going to take the reins as the sole captain.
Oh boy.
Ball sent up, down the way. Attacking chance here. Shot over the head and into the net! Stefan Bandy! Eat your heart out, Goshen City to take the lead. 75th minute.
What a cheeky finish. Just lobs it over.
And look at this celebration. They've been waiting for that one all game long. Goshen City FC now up 1-0. The Goshen fans making their noise on the road. Underneath the bright lights. And man, oh man, that goal was much needed and very necessary for them to take advantage in this match.
Let's see how Cedars respond. They're going to turn up the heat here. We're in for a action-packed 15 minutes to end this game.
And Bondi, we've been singing his praises all game long for his defense, but he finally moves up into the attacking front and has an excellent finish over the head of Evan Mazurek to take the lead.
Tucked it into the side netting too. He was not leaving anything to chance with that finish.
Beautiful stuff. Cedars FC now trying to go quick. Abuzema. Now out, this is Eli Bride. Tim Wilkening, the center back from Goshen College, is now checked in for the city side as well. The orange side, I should say. Throw in for Cedars FC, trying to make sure everybody's in the right position before the ball gets in there. Noor Aoude on the far side, trying to get past the defense, wants a cross, just playing with his defender at this point. Cross sent up, past the box and headed away by the defense. Goshen fans making their voices heard ever since that goal was scored just a few minutes ago. Hayden Clark sends it up to Bregion, now stolen away and back to the keeper for Cedars FC.
Cedars wasted no time at all to switch up to a back three. They're going to throw some players forward.
And they're able to do so. This is a team that's very good on the attacking front, just need to give themselves more chances. Pass not where it was intended to go. Instead, it will fall right to the feet of Lennart Wider, who's been stellar in this match, top to bottom. Unbelievable. Crossing into the head of Canoe. Now this one's stolen away. Al-Haznawi. Now Canoe trying to extend the lead. Instead, we'll go back to the center midfield, and now the back line as Zimba send it back out to that far side of the field. Goshen City certainly not in a place where they can settle and try to be comfortable with a 1-0 win.
Definitely not. And there's a little bit of a danger here because if you do sink back into more of a defensive form, you're just inviting the other team closer to your net, and they don't want that either. So there's a balancing act here as they shift into a slightly more defensive formation. You don't want to let the other team in. You see that here. They're still keeping the 3 attackers high up the field. They don't want to change their game plan too much.
A lot of Goshen City fans in the chat as well as Cedars fans. Big thank you to over 100 people now watching on YouTube and many more across the different platforms. Trying to make something happen here. Oh, easy shot. Save!
Save.
Evan Mazurek.
Mazurek to the rescue there.
Throwing the hands up.
Tall.
Yes. Shot taken by number 8, Maxime Bregion, the Frenchman, center mid from Grace College.
And Mazurek with his first taste of action after conceding a goal. Big save, makes no mistake. Keep it at 1-0.
Bregion will send it back to Canoe. Sends it out, this is Wilkinen. Good passing, Canoe keeping it alive, defended by Alaznawi. These two have been going up against each other for the majority of this game. Double team. It was successful, he's able to win the ball.
Cedars gonna make 3 subs here. Something's gotta give.
Ali Jaffer, number 11 Mo Issa, who started this game, as well as number 18 Ziad Barakat.
Keep your eye on Barakat here.
Barakat and Issa did start this game. They did not start the second half, of course, with 10 minutes to go before extra time. They got to move quick.
Bearcat's a great transition player. You know, you're going to see him sink back and check to the ball, get it deep, and he's known to turn and just plow straight up the middle of the field. They need that from him. 10 minutes to go.
Yeah, they need anything at this point. Ahmad Hamad has let his emotions get the best of him up to this point, earning a yellow card. And now Goshen City's aware of that, at least to this point, knowing that all you have to do is give him a little shoulder bump and he's going to push you over.
Yeah.
Anything his coaching staff can do to calm Hamad down would be very beneficial in order for his.
I don't know if you want him calm, though. You might want him angry. Might be more dangerous that way.
That's true, yeah. It's a good way to think of it.
Little push in the back there. That one gets missed by the ref.
They haven't been calling a lot of those in this game. There have been a lot of pushing and shoving and stuff like that. Mazurek will get this ball back. So whether you agree or disagree with the officiating, at least it's been consistent, I would say, across the board.
Yeah, I think that, you know, for the most part, it's been great. Cedars probably feel a bit hard done not getting the PK in the first half, but aside from that, the definition of a foul certainly has been consistent. He's doing a great job explaining what he's calling, because the refs aren't really getting in his face, or the players aren't getting in the ref's face.
Yeah, it's been a very professional game up to this point. Only 2 yellows, both on Cedars, and both for just one for a tough foul, the other because his emotions got the best of him. So other than that, it's been, you know, just very. The calls have been down the middle, and it's been a fair game by both sides. Neither of these teams are looking to play bully ball by any means necessary. As I say that, Barakat levels, or tried to level at least. Hayden Clark, he stays on his feet.
Heavy challenge, but he's going for the ball, and that's why that card's not coming out of the pocket.
It'll be Flavio Cruz, left back from Grace College, to send it up. That's number 8, Bregion, who had that shot on goal most recently against Mazurek. And the raw touch from number 17 to Mohammed Hamoud, the midfielder from Oakland, gives Goshen the throw in the danger zone. He sends it in. A lot of grabbing and pushing.
Tight defending.
Yeah, Tim Wilkening still able to retain possession, I think. It'll be Hayden Clark to receive the throw in the box.
Here we go.
And now trying to make something happen quick. That pass just a little too far for 77 Fadi Omar. Ariel Matute.
It's a great counter opportunity that they let get away from them there. You got to find your target, go 4-on-3 at the other team. Now more than ever, you need it.
Goshen City is taking their time. They recognize less than 10 minutes to play. There's no scoreboard in the arena, so they're kind of basing a lot of this stuff off of their own internal clock, which may or may not be accurate. Ours is, though, thank goodness. Tough fall for that Goshen dribbler. And Clark will do some fancy moves before getting it to his teammate Bregion. And Tene, center field, goes out to Canoe now on the far side against all Hasnali wanted Antene on the shot, not able to get it to him though. Matute able to retain possession for Goshen.
You can see the panic in the way the Cedars are playing right
Oh, yeah.
now. Goshen staying very calm and organized. Almost seems like they got an extra player on the field because they're so well spaced out.
Headed back by Jaffer. Ball sent inside. And now Bregion will get it up to Canoe.
Cedars got to get back to their game plan, feed the danger men on the edges, and attack the way they've been attacking all season.
Bregion sends it into the arms of Evan Mazurek. The Cedars FC crowd begging for their team to get something going. Jaffer in the middle will go towards Fadi Omar before it's deflected away back to the far side of the field. Goshen City playing damn near 6 men in the back, trying to prevent anything to touch the net.
It's a straight line. What's that? 5 guys.
This is a championship match. This game cannot end in a draw. Someone has to be crowned. And that pass not where it was supposed to go, off the foot of Mo Issa. Flavio Cruz will take his time.
I was told if it was a tie, we got to take the trophy home, actually.
The broadcast team, you mean?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. We Are Soccer. Hey, they got a nice office over there in Novi, you know, that where they do the Sunday show. Can put it somewhere.
I'll settle for the participation medal.
Yeah, we'll get the little the pin or whatever, you know what I mean?
Right.
First place pin. Some substitutions made, it looks like. Number 8, Masar Dial, as well as number 9, Faisal Nasrallah. Both of those are attackers subbing onto the field. And Kingsley Canoe, he has been excellent on the ball, and he will take a step off for Javier Enciso.
This pause and play feels like, you know, when you're playing FIFA 24 and you just pause it, and now you're switching to whatever formation throws everyone forward. That seems to be what Cedars are up to right now, and we'll see if it pays off.
I usually find myself down in those games, so I definitely relate to what you're talking about.
It's certainly a Hail Mary.
Yes. Certainly some extra time will be added on because of some of these stoppages.
Handball, that's got to be a yellow. It's intentional handball to stop play.
No yellow given.
That's
Bregion.
Bregion getting away with one. Good opportunity to send one into the box here for the Cedars.
That'll be Hamoud.
See who's hungrier.
Almost all attackers on the field for Cedars, sent directly into the arms of Menard Wider. Good positioning from him. He's been excellent in between the pipes all game long.
And he did the Jordan Pickford laydown afterwards where he just kind of burned an extra 10 seconds off the clock.
That's become common with a lot of these games. Just throughout the game of soccer in general. Ali Jaffer.
Game management, clock management is going to be huge here for Goshen. They've not seen much of the ball these last 5-10 minutes, allowing Cedars to ease back into their comfort zone.
Now Cedars with damn near all 11 of their players can find attack, and Ahmad Hamad, that ball was clearly intended for him. He shrugs his shoulders saying, what do you want me to do? But he just stood there.
Yeah, it's not the right, that through ball is not the right ball to play there. Ahmad wants it at his feet so he can turn and take him into the box. That through ball is a tough one.
I don't know how many more subs Cedars has, but I imagine that kind of attitude is not what you want with only a couple minutes left to go in this game. Goshen City FC played in the UPSL the past couple seasons, have been very successful in their tournament runs. This is their first season in the Midwest Premier League and are only a couple minutes away from winning the championship in their first season as a club. Or not as a club, but in the Midwest Premier League as a whole.
And Ciso on Goshen sprinting around the field. You wouldn't say it's the 89th minute watching the way that he's running.
And Ciso checked in only a few minutes ago.
Oh, that makes sense. He's got some energy.
Yes. Goshen needs that if they want to stay alive in this one. This is Barakat. Mo Issa inside, deflected away. Back to Barakat. Sent out of bounds. Ahmad Hamad will be the one to throw it in. We'll go back to the defensemen. Sent to the shoulder of a Goshen City player.
Love that gamesmanship from the Goshen coach. Hands the ball to his opponent.
And, you know, he could have tossed it to him, but he decided to hold it out. So he had.
Yep.
So he made the Cedars FC guy get it regardless. Ahmad Hamad tried to draw the foul. Nothing there. Went off his chest as he fell down to the ground. Tim Wilkenine loses the ball.
Things are getting a little chaotic down there.
Yeah, Mo
90th
Issa.
minute.
Yeah, we are now in extra time. Only about 1 or 2 more games up to this point, or sorry, 1 or 2 more minutes up to this point. Goshen City trying to do everything they can to secure this victory. Barakat out to Hamad Hamad, not the right touch. Still in bounds, Hayden Clark. These teams muscling it out with each other. Sent out of bounds. Ahmad Hamad on the near side, crosses, sent too far. It is going to be a throw in for, I believe, Goshen. Yeah, I was going to say, nobody got a hand on it.
That cross missed everyone. Went all the way out on the opposite side for a throw.
That's that anger. He put all of his weight into that ball.
Yeah.
Far side of the field. Goshen trying to fight just however many more seconds they have to before the end of this one. I imagine only about 30 seconds, 30 or 60 seconds before.
Here comes yellow for time wasting.
Yellow.
Ball boy tossed the ball to him and he just let it go. Goshen's first yellow of the game.
Yeah, I was going to say Bondi giving that yellow.
Uh-oh.
92nd minute. Great defense from Cedars to deflect it up into the air, but it is going to be a corner for Goshen, and they can take almost as long as they want with this one.
Cedars are going to walk the ball to the corner flag for him, try to speed this up. Seconds dripping off of the clock. Painful for the Cedars. They really need to take possession of the ball and get it upfield as quickly as possible and make something with it.
364 days ago, this team won the Great Lakes Championship on the road, and Goshen City with a chance to do the same themselves. Foul called, and Goshen City will have a set piece chance. Literally with seconds remaining in this one. Obviously, they're not going to go for the set piece. They'll probably just kick it back to their teammate, who will send it into the box as
Offside.
is. And the offsides flag is up.
This is it. This is the opportunity for Cedars. They got to get the ball upfield. They got to make something happen.
Literally right now, no time left.
We're on borrowed time here in Dearborn. Cedars down 1-0.
Fordson High School, home of the Tractors, trying to make something happen here. Headed up and away, and now going to go into the arms of Glenart Wider once the Cedars player runs up to him.
That might be it. See if we hear the whistle on the punt or if we got another 30 seconds or so to play.
I was going to say, this is already more time than I thought we would get.
So when you get a yellow for time wasting and extra time, the ref tends to punish you.
Here we go. Shot taken, scored.
There it is.
Nail in the coffin. Javier Enciso to secure the win for Goshen City FC. What else can you say? Goshen City showing the Midwest Premier League why they belong. First season in this league, they ran through the West, and now they're doing what they want in the second half here in Dearborn, Michigan, on the road in enemy territory. Goshen City, seconds away from securing the Great Lakes Championship.
And if the Cedars were desperate before, we're about to see the Hail Mary runs coming.
I mean, how much more time can you put? Ahmad Hamad dribbling for his life. Let's see what kind of magic he has here. Crosses into the box. Oh my goodness! Scored!
Cedars snatch one back at the death.
Masar Diao. Masar Diao in the 95th minute.
They're not dead yet.
Confetti shooting up into the air and into our box. Holy smokes.
And that was Diao from Ahmad Hamad, and you got to say
right.
That's the cross that Hamad's been trying to put in all half.
Oh, yeah.
He finally got it right there in the 94th minute.
Goshen City sleeping, and Goshen City's just electing to send it out.
And the question from the Goshen bench has got to be,
how much more time?
How much more time?
I mean,
center
ref saying you got to throw it in at the right spot. Cedars trying to make anything happen. Throw in now in favor of Goshen City. Drama at the death.
He got put it in the corner.
Bregion.
There it is.
And that is to the final whistle. Goshen City FC are your Great Lakes champions.
And that is full time. 2-1.
Traveling 3 hours to Dearborn, Michigan in enemy territory. The fans showed up loud and proud as the men in orange secure the Great Lakes Championship in their first season in the Midwest Premier League.
Absolutely earned it. Absolutely earned it. Cedars didn't give them anything. They had to shut them down and turn around and do it. Took 75 minutes. They finally broke the deadlock. Cedars threw players forward. Goshen made them pay. Took a little bite at the end there, 2-1. Consolation goal in the end, though. Cedars weren't able to turn it around.
This is as good of a game as you could have asked for on the biggest stage here on We Are Soccer.
Ahmad Hamad's got to be looking back at those 5 opportunities that he had today and just wishing he could have powered one past the competent hands of Goshen's goalkeeper, who had quite the game, some massive saves, big kick save to keep his team in it.
Now, he received a yellow card in the 73rd minute for pushing over Maxime Bregion. Was that the turning point, you think? Was that the moment when stuff started to go more in Goshen City's favor?
You know, that definitely seemed to be the moment where Hamad started to switch off. And without that threat to think about, Goshen was able to send more people forward, and actually was a defensive player who got in on net for that first goal.
And celebrations taking place in the middle of the field. We'll take a step aside, but I do believe, if I have it right, we will stay alive for the championship celebration and the trophy raising for Goshen City FC. Such a soccer-rich culture. This is a trophy that they've earned all season long, and with a beautiful performance today. Dance your heart out, gentlemen. Tyler Bourne, someone who bleeds for this city.
Certainly not the last we'll see from Goshen. They had such a dominant performance. They did not walk through all of their opposition. They took some hits early in the season. They got 2 draws, a loss in the middle of the season, and from that point forward, it was all wins. It's almost like that loss woke them up.
They had to get knocked down to get back up. And, I mean, you can go down the entire roster and talk about how incredible these performances were. Lennart Wider, 3 saves for him, 1 in the first half. That was pretty early on, but 2 incredible saves. I think both against Ahmad Hamad, if I remember right.
Critical, yes.
I mean, and one of them, I literally said goal. I thought it was inside the net. But doing just enough, I believe, with the left leg to be able to send that ball out of the net. Stefan Bandi was the one who broke the tie for Goshen City.
'25 Great Lakes Midwest Premier League champions, Goshen City FC Maple Leaves. celebrated in Dearborn, and they're going to take that one home.
And I don't know what other championship games have yet to come, but I'll tell you what, they got a lot to live up to. This was as amazing of a game as it could have been. Trophies will be celebrated with, pictures will be taken, medals will be handed out. And from us at We Are Soccer, it's been such an honor and such a blessing to be able to provide these games for you all season long for Inter Detroit, for the Michigan Jaguars, for Troy United, as well as Cedars FC. From all of the Point Images crew, Ed Hara, John Mills, as well as Will Hara, and everybody who puts these projects together. From Craig Hearn and Brooks Lane Beer, who have organized this all season long. From Ben Leitner, my amazing color commentator, and the voice of Troy as well as Cedars FC. My name is Garrett Pog. It has been an honor to bring these games to you all season long. We will see you in 2026, if not sooner. Take care and have a wonderful night and a wonderful off season. Good night.